Howdy there, I'm Matt McKinley and we're burning daylight. Howdy there, daylight burners. Hope you liked the content this week. Had a lot of fun putting it together, and next week's gonna be a little more on the serious note. As you all may have noticed, there's been some kind of turmoil in the cattle markets, in the cattle industry, especially on the producer side. And so I did several interviews, and I'm trying to get a couple more lined up to kind of highlight that. And I've got my own opinions on it, but I'll save that till the end of the week. But Monday, I will be posting an interview with Mr. Bill Bullard, the CEO of RCAF USA, and we talk about some of their policy views and how they do things there. I've also got John Robinson from National Cattlemen's Beef Association. Recorded an interview with him, kind of the same lines. And I'm trying to get somebody from U.S. Cattlemen's Association and possibly Organization for Competitive Markets. And I'm gonna try and get Corbett Wall back on. I've already posted that interview. I really enjoy what Corbett had to say, and I'm gonna share a link to the speech that he gave at the rally in Omaha. And this whole deal is kind of centered around the Twitter campaign #FairCattleMarkets. It was organized and kind of spearheaded by the Western Ag Reporter, and I joined in on it as a kind of a neutral party. I just thought the conversation needed to happen, and anything I can do to help spur that along, I thought would have been good. And it quickly devolved into just your typical clusterfuck that you see on Twitter every day, and I don't like where it headed. I don't like where it ended up, and anyway, that's kind of where it all started. And so this next week's gonna be basically centered all around that. And the way I did these interviews is I kind of just let everybody speak their piece, tell where they stand and why. And there were several times where I kind of pushed them a little bit and made them defend their positions, and you get a kind of an idea where I stand. But then I think I'm gonna wrap it up on Friday with an interview, not really an interview, just a conversation with my buddy George Raftopoulos, who you've all met on the show earlier, and we kind of wrap it up, put a bow on everything, and kind of where we stand, where the industry is at the moment. So that's what I got coming up, and after that we'll get back to my normal jackassery. But I think it's important, and the reason I did this is just to get a conversation started, have some actual discussion, and hopefully it ends a little better than what this Twitter campaign did. And that's not to take anything away from Western Ag Reporter or Corbett Wall or RCAF or anybody else. That's just kind of how it happened. Is there was a lot of infighting, a lot of kind of cutthroat comments, and I don't think anybody won from that whole deal. At least not on the cattle side of things. It was just it was kind of disappointing, and it was really disappointing actually. And anyways, I encourage you guys to keep up the conversation, but have an actual discussion instead of just throwing around just shit talking and insults, and which is fun. I get it. I do it quite a bit myself, but if you're not furthering a discussion with your comments, kind of keep it to yourself, I guess, or you keep it between you and your buddies or whatever. But if somebody challenges you on your beliefs, maybe look at your beliefs and see if see maybe they have a point to it. So instead of just mudslinging, and that's really what it turned into, is just a bunch of mudslinging, and it kind of made the U.S. cattle producer look like a bunch of monkeys throwing their shit at each other, and that's not what we need. That's not what we want, and it doesn't help our cause at all. So that's what I got coming up. Hope you enjoy it. It'll be a pretty full week next week. I'm gonna have at least 4 episodes, and just depending on who I can get to come back on, we might have just a full week. So um, that's what I got. Look forward to sharing it with you, and thanks again, everybody, for tuning in, and all your support. Go check out Wild and Woolly Wild Rags, the newest sponsor of the show. Rachel does a great job, makes excellent product, and go help her out. She's just she's a great gal. Got a little business that she's trying to grow, and so anything I can do to help her out is I'll do what I can. So go check her out. She makes the best wild rags out there right now. So other than that, we'll catch you back here Monday. I got to go check some cattle, and then taking my wife up to Lake Tahoe, and we're gonna have a good time tonight. So happy anniversary, baby. Love you, and move your ass. We're burning daylight.